I want to feel good, move well, while still pushing weight without compromising my running goals, and I think this is the program that is going to do that for me.
What's up everybody, welcome to this week's video. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning and I thought it would be a great time as I'm personally changing things up with my training and talk about my new hybrid training program as someone who loves to lift weights and build muscle and also race the marathon. So without further ado, let's get into it. I don't know if it's just me, but I keep a paper schedule. It just makes it so much easier to keep things organized. I also have a Google Calendar schedule just so I can look at things at a glance. So all the details are here on paper, and I am the pickiest when it comes to what pens I write with. I don't have great handwriting, but I do like the way the G2 Pilot glides. This is my favorite pen, gel pen, and if I lose one and I don't have one on me, I hate writing in this book. So I always make sure to have an extra in my backpack. So it's Tuesday morning before my work block kicks off. For personal training, at least how I run my schedule, I know it's how a lot of people run their schedule. I normally have my 3-day week people on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then my 2-day week people on Tuesday, Thursdays. I don't have as many 2-day week people as I do 3-day week or 5-day week people. So it's a little bit of a slower day, so perfect for making some content like this. And also I get a little more time for my own training, which is always fun. I think that's something overlooked is when you become a personal trainer, you think you're gonna have all this time to work out on your own, when in reality you're a lot more worried about building other people's programs and making sure they stay consistent, and you can get pushed by the wayside, but we're not gonna let that happen. So I'm gonna get through the morning work block and then we're gonna train, and I'm gonna take you guys along with me.
So what are my intentions with changing up my programming for hybrid training? When it comes to hybrid athlete training, normally you are training multiple modalities that don't necessarily have the same exact goal. And for myself, this is running and lifting. And for most people, there is a prominent sport at hand. Very few people are going 100% in both directions. Normally one is the prominent goal with a race or a meet or competition at hand, and the other one is more complementary and doing something that you enjoy, which for me is weightlifting. So I felt like it was time for a change when it came to primarily the lifting I was doing in my hybrid training. For any of you that have watched my channel in the past or followed me on social media, you'll see very quickly that running is the primary goal. But I do enjoy having muscle, building muscle and lifting weights. So for the last, honestly, year, if not year and a half, I have been pretty stagnant with my lifting. I've been building strength, but as far as programming goes, keeping things pretty similar. Push-pull leg or some version, push-pull arm leg of a split is what I've been running for quite a while now. So with running being the prominent goal for me and has been for a while now, I really have let lifting kind of go on the back burner, just going through the motions, lifting whatever wasn't sore, whatever I felt like that day, which is completely fine for a season. But I felt like one, I could change things up in a way that would make them more interesting and I would make more strength gains. And two, something that would complement my running better in the process. So that has led me to trying this new program that I really think will be extremely beneficial moving forward. I have been thinking a lot about switching to a full body training plan. And the main reason for this was I wanted to be able to train things more frequently, but then also I wanted to mitigate fatigue. And that could be really beneficial because when it comes to setting a training program for hybrid athlete training, you want to be able to complement the other half, the running and the endurance goals. And if I'm super stiff and fatigued all the time, obviously I'm not going to be seeing that many results on those speed workouts or threshold workouts when I'm already pre-exhausted before I even start the training session. So far, I've really been enjoying it. I've only been running it for about a week now, but I have not noticed any serious fatigue when it comes to my running, which is exactly the intention I had. And honestly, this is more weekly volume than what I was doing before, because at the end, I was pushing myself too hard in my running to have to take a step back because of my lifts. So I ended up moving my lifting down to be able to accommodate. So I think this is really going to make a lot more strength gains in my lower body moving forward. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I have built out a mock 5-day-a-week full body training program where I hit one muscle group per workout. So I'm still getting 15 sets through the week, 12 to 15 sets per muscle group per week. There's a lot of studies showing that that is the best range for muscle growth and hypertrophy. So I'm still hitting that. It's just spread over 5 days versus all of my chest and shoulders in one workout and all of my back in one workout. I'm really excited, and I'm excited to showcase that moving forward. And who knows, maybe it's something that once I dial it in, I can give out to you guys to try for yourself. But it's time to work out, so let's get our lift in. So I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on how this program is working for me in the future. If this is something you're interested in, or if you like running and lifting and hybrid training in general, make sure to hit subscribe. That is the training methodology that I personally follow and enjoy. So if you like that kind of content, I'll be making more of it. The last thing I want to talk about before I let you guys go is the stigma around hybrid training. I know it's kind of a meme at this point, people making fun of the average hybrid athlete or making fun of hybrid athlete training. And really, my take on it is if you're the kind of person who makes fun of someone who is actively bettering their health, then you're kind of a loser. That's really the only way around it. I understand that is extremely popular right now, but for me, someone who has been training for years, has personally lost 70 plus pounds doing a hybrid training approach, and someone that is now a certified coach helping others and continues to implement a hybrid approach with those people as well, it's what works. And at the end of the day, you need to do what you enjoy. And also for me, looking at cardiovascular benefits and strength gaining benefits, there's too many to gain from both of them to leave one off the table. So at the end of the day, just do whatever makes you happy. Don't let the memes online about hybrid athlete training get to you. I know it's a possibility for this video because of the title to even have that in the description, but it's what I do, and I'm not going to apologize for it, and you shouldn't have to either. So if you enjoy it, stick along for the ride. But thank you guys so much for watching the videos. The channel's growing slow and steady, and so anyone that's new here, I really appreciate you watching and following along with my personal fitness goals as really just an average guy, local fitness coach that just likes this running thing and wants to see how far I can take it. So I really appreciate you watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.